So, check this out, people. I am staying in a condo in Eastwood City, in Quezon City, the Philippines. This condo is pretty small. It's only a studio unit. It rents for only $31 a night. I am on a pretty high floor, and I can pretty much see all of the Philippines from where I am. The room is equipped with AC, a microwave, a cooking area, sink, bathroom, of course. And as you can see, a pretty nice queen-size bed. There's pretty much everything you need, a tall closet behind me. The units here in the Philippines are beautiful. They're very well kept, very well maintained. Anyone back home in the US knows that if they rent a hotel room, even at one of the cheapest hotels like Motel 6, they're gonna pay at least $150 a night. Here, you'll only pay $31 a night, and you get internet, you get Netflix, you get AC, you get a microwave, a cooking area, a private bathroom, everything that you would have in your own apartment. Everything, including security downstairs. Now, directly across the street from this condo unit, you have the whole Eastwood area. Anyone who's ever been to the Philippines or Google's Eastwood will see that this area is beautiful. It's a great place to visit. I recommend it to anyone who hasn't been here. It's got a beautiful nightlife. It's more for adults than it is for children. A lot of loud music. You have a few bars, places to eat. Not your typical Filipino area where they serve a lot of Filipino food. Here, you will get a variety of foods from Filipino, Italian, Japanese, Chinese. You get American food, Singaporean food, a little bit of everything. You have a McDonald's, you have a Denny's, you have a TGI Fridays, you have a steakhouse, everything and anything that you can possibly want as far as food, they have right here in Eastwood City, directly across from all of these beautiful condo units where you can rent for less than $40 a night. This is one of the reasons why I love the Philippines. Back home in the US, you already know what it will cost you for a hotel room that's similar to this will cost you at least $400 a night. $400 a night, and here for $400 I could stay in this place for at least a month. At least a month. And so, for those people who have not visited the Philippines, the women are great, the people are great, the American dollar value is great. And so, because I have the American dollar, I'm able to enjoy the things that I'm able to enjoy because the American dollar takes me a lot farther. Again, the American dollar here is worth 56 times. It usually varies, it changes depending on the, I guess the market value of the dollar, because it goes up and down between 53 to 57 of the Filipino peso to the American dollar, and right now the value is 56 pesos to the American dollar, $1 American dollar. And so, as you can see, this place is immaculate, it's beautiful. I'm just staying here for one night. Every now and then, at least twice a month, I try to get away. It's important to have your alone time, your time to spend away from home. I have my own place, but every now and then, I just need to get away, have my AC, my hot water, a nice comfortable bed to sleep on. I'm comfortable at home, but of course this is the Philippines and not everyone provides hot water. Not everyone provides an AC, and most condo units come equipped with hot water and AC. I live in a tenement building, and so I have to provide all of these things for myself, including the hot water. And I'm not prepared to spend any extra money so that I can buy an electric water heater and leave it behind for someone else. And so since now I'm working on moving into a place that is our own, me and my girlfriend's, that's what I'm working towards now. And so once we finish remodeling, I will then get an AC, a hot water unit, and or hot water system, whatever you call it. And then I'll be just as comfortable as I am here tonight for this one night. It is 100 degrees here in the Philippines. It's going to be 100 degrees for the next 10 days. Summer's here. And so when you come to the Philippines for the first time, it might take you a week, it might take you 2 weeks to adapt, to adjust to the environment. I recommend that if it's your first time, you stay somewhere where they do have AC. If not, it won't be so expensive for you to pay for an AC system here. Pretty much the same as you would pay back home, about $250 or more for an AC unit. And again, if it's going to be your first time coming here, I recommend it. It's taken me at least 4-5 different tries coming to the Philippines before I was able to adapt to the temperature. And so at home, I don't need an AC. I'm fine with 2 fans. I do okay. Of course, I have to shower at least 2 or 3 times a day. But hey, there's nothing wrong with that. And so if you visit the Philippines and you have the American dollar, you will live like a king. I recommend any man who's single, any man who's retired, any man who is able to travel and get away, stop visiting local countries when you go on vacation. And you go to Mexico and you say you went on vacation. That's not a vacation. When you say you went to Puerto Rico, that's not a vacation. You say you went to Florida, that's not a vacation. But really, you have to leave the country. You have to leave the continent. Experience different continents. I recommend Asia, Southeast Asia, Vietnam, the Philippines. This other country that I'm dying to visit, not just Singapore. I find Singapore a little expensive, but Thailand I hear is slightly cheaper than the Philippines. That's the next place I intend to visit. You can spend even less money staying at nice hotels there, probably even less than I spend here in the Philippines. And so again, people, if you're single, if you're looking to transition, if you're looking for a woman, if you're looking for a new way of life, if you're looking to save money because the US is too expensive to live, come to the Philippines. It's beautiful. The people are amazing. The food is great. You won't miss anything that you have back home. You get here, they have great pizza. They have McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Kentucky Fried Chicken. All of the things that you have over there back home that you think you might miss, you got over here. They have Chinese food, Japanese food, Korean food, Vietnamese food, Italian, you name it, they got it, including plenty of steakhouses. And the food is amazing. Some of the foods that you will experience here, you will find is like food nowhere else. They don't use hormones here. They don't use any of the nonsense that we use back home. I had no idea that pork, if you put a piece of pork next to a piece of beef, sometimes you can't tell the difference between the pork and the beef because the pork is red. It's not white like we're used to seeing back home. And when they cut their meat here, they use a spoon and a fork. They don't give you a knife here. They give you a spoon and a fork, and with that you cut your meat. That's how tender the meat is here. So come to the Philippines. You'll appreciate everything. Your dollar will go really, really far, and you find that the people are amazing. There's so much to do, so many places to go. They have over 7,000 islands here, and so in 10 lifetimes you never get a chance to visit the whole Philippines. So, this is directly across the street from the condo. As you can see, all of these beautiful buildings. Most of them are condos, some of them are malls. Directly across the street from the condominium, there's a Yellow Cab Pizza, a McDonald's. Right beyond that, there's going to be a TGI Fridays, a Popeyes, a Denny's. There's Mexican food, there's Italian food, Filipino food, Japanese, Chinese, Singaporean, anything you can possibly want when it comes to food, you can find here in Eastwood City. The city is clean, it's amazing. Here you have Paragon, is a karaoke place where you can perform karaoke while you eat with friends and enjoy some drinks. There are plenty of other places to eat and to explore while in the city. And so you will find that this area is perfect for walking, especially if you rent a condo directly across the street. There are plenty of condominiums to choose from, plenty of them. And most of them are rented under $40 per night. And in Eastwood City, as you can see, this place is beautiful. There's always a nightlife. There are always bands performing, DJs performing. There's always music playing. Right now it's about 100 degrees, and so there aren't too many people out. But once the sun goes down, you will find this place comes to life. It's too hot and too big for me to walk around today, so I'm only showing you a small area of Eastwood City. But the place is amazing, especially for grown-ups. If you want to have drinks, if you want to eat food, if you want to just have a walk. You have about 3 malls in the area. You have Eastwood Mall, you have a few other malls, I'm not sure what their names are. Again, you see the TGI Fridays there. There's also a Kenny Rogers rotisserie, a bunch of other foods that once you're in Eastwood City, you will find plenty of places to eat, plenty of places to drink, and to sit and to enjoy the nightlife. So, whenever you're in the Philippines, I recommend that you visit Eastwood City, especially at night. It's well lit, it's beautiful, it's amazing. The people are great, the food is great. They also have a Nathan's hot dog cart where you can buy traditional New York hot dogs. And so, if you find yourself missing home while in the Philippines and you miss the US, you miss the foods back home in the US, you'll always find the American foods in Eastwood City.